If the legal battle doesn't go anywhere, essentially it will come out next year. We'll launch next year. I would say for independent artists, this is a good thing.
Of course, because they have to change the structure of how they do things. They have to be more transparent and everything is out in the open.
Thing in Malaysia that funds keep going missing.
So
It is.
All of a sudden it's
It
like
is. I mean, like,
somehow
Allegedly.
someone has a yacht,
Allegedly.
that CEO
but my roads got potholes.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Tub Talk. We're back,
Let go.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Right? And we got
Kid Raw.
Boy,
Basilus here.
baby, Tasik.
Of course. Of
And
course.
I'm your boy L.
J, motherfucker J.
So we're back with another episode as well. As you remember, we're
Yeah.
unfiltered, unbiased, and unmotherfucking apologetic.
Let's go.
So today's topic, we are going to be talking about the recent case that came up with MACP, RPM, and PPM. So basically, they are suing, and I wouldn't say suing, they have filed a case against My IPO.
Which is weird.
Which is super weird, right? So the case is regarding like My IPO launched a couple of new things, right? New updates to the ACTA, right? Basically certain things that they want transparency on, they want clarity on, they want to put a certain fee, a flat rate for admin's fee and stuff like that.
Right.
So, and that's when MACP, PPM, and RPM got together and be like,
Nah.
motherfucker, you can't do that.
Imagine
'Cause
like,
everything will be in
we
the public.
represent the artists.
Yeah.
And another body comes in and be like, yo, we want it to be better. It's like, nah, now we're gonna sue you because you want it better.
Yeah.
Huh?
So I have the guidelines here. So we printed it out. We old school like that, right?
Yeah.
You know, so we printed it out. So basically,
Save paper, use
Emphasis
ink.
on old.
So basically, one thing that the key mandate that is putting for the My IPO stance is basically transparency, right? The CMO stance, right? Not to be mean to them, but essentially it looks like micromanagement. So basically, the terms that they are getting clear of, one is royalties, transparency of royalties, payment and whatnot. The second thing, these are the two main things that I think PPM, RPM, and fighting against.
got angry
the
about.
admin fees, right? So
yeah.
we're gonna talk about it real
How many
quick.
percent is the admin fee?
So they haven't stated the percentage yet. It's just basically there's a flat rate of the admin fee that they just want to put a flat rate, right? So essentially, if
Which
you
is
have
fair because you're a government body. You're not supposed to be profiteering off of your people anyways to
Right.
begin with.
so essentially we want to look at let's talk about it first.
taxes
First off,
for?
I think that admin fees should be capped to a certain percentage, right?
Of course, it's admin.
You know, so anything that we do, service fees, whatever.
Any consistent pay salary,
Exactly.
and shit like that. Yeah.
And essentially, this is like taxing the rich, right? Because if you are a bigger artist and you're pulling in maybe 100 grand in streaming money or
Royalties and
royalties, right? You let's say we put 5% on it, right? And if you are bringing in 100 ringgit on royalties and whatever, and you put 5% the same level, right?
It's 5 ringgit.
I think it's fair. So if like, let's say that grade A artist is bringing in 100,000 and you suddenly put a 20% admin fee,
Right.
right?
Right.
So the only challenge with this, I look at it as the only challenge this will cause is that the fees that was put in place, the focus for MACP, PPM, and RPM is the bigger artists rather than the smaller artists. So which will lead to delayed payments.
Of course, because
Right,
they
for
have to
the-
change the structure of how they do things.
Right.
They have to be more transparent and everything is out in the open.
And it's quite scary. though.
Government, I guess, just hates that things being out in the open.
Definitely. I think that's a government thing.
I think
Yeah.
it's,
All
I
over
think
the
it's
world,
because
nobody-
once it's out in the open, we know where the missing money is.
Exactly. And I'm not trying to like throw shade to any government body, but isn't it just a thing in Malaysia that funds keep going missing?
It is.
All of a sudden it's
It
like
is. I mean, like,
somehow
Allegedly.
someone
That's-
has a yacht,
Allegedly.
that CEO
but my roads got potholes.
So, I mean, they're planning to launch it January 1st, 2026, right? So, we just want to put this out
this
there.
is coming out next year.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if the legal battle doesn't go anywhere, essentially it will come out next year. We'll launch next year. I would say for independent artists, this is a good thing because essentially you're not backed by labels, you're not backed by a promotion. So everything is based on effort. For label artists, again, I would look at it, doesn't really make much of a difference, but for them, the transparency would be
Yeah,
an
at
issue.
least you know exactly where your money is coming from.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
like artists has got to realize that nowadays shows don't sell out as they used to in Malaysia, right? For hip hop shows and whatnot.
That's a whole different other topic.
Next episode.
That's the following episode. But essentially, like the streams makes a lot of money. We just got paid out this year recently for royalties. I think that just came in.
Yeah, it just came in recently.
It just came in recently. So it's just that now we know that the money coming in, where the money came from, what amount was charged to it, what percentage
you
was
as
charged
an
to it.
artist could have a more hands-on approach to how you do things in the future.
Yeah.
Now imagine working as a Salesforce and then at the end of the month your employer gives you your money and be like, okay, here you go. It's like, oh, can I have like a breakdown of how much I earned? It's like, nah.
Nah.
Just think about it for a second. Like, no.
Nope.
Nah.
Nope. This is what
But I need
But the commissions over here, the commissions here is high, but the commission here is low. Like, what's going on? Can I at least have a breakdown?
You said I'm doing overtime, but nah.
Nah.
You wanted to talk about the cons. What do you think the cons would be?
The cons would be the process of getting this done will delay everything.
Oh yeah, it's a complete
It will delay
restructure.
everything because, like you said, they're going up against each other. One wants that shit to be hidden and shit. The other one wants the transparency. But to do that, you have to change the whole fucking system.
Not really. Everything's data entry already. I think in this digital age. So it's just whether they want to let us know where
because
the
you have
funds
to
is
change
going.
the systems. You have to change the SOPs.
Your payment systems, your
Everything.
arrangement, your staffing. Staffing
Because
is gonna be
someone has to do all the writings onto the fucking
Somebody's got to go because right now, if you charge a certain admin fee, you have a budget that you can hit across the year. I look at it as for artists. If you are grade D, grade C, or even ungraded artists, right? Like
marginal artists.
Yeah, marginal, independent, underground, stuff like that. I would bet you 100% that payment would be delayed comparison to the bigger groups.
100%.
So that would be the biggest con, the delay in payment. And you need to really put up numbers in order to fast track your payment or whatnot.
No, I want to ask you both a question. Who do you side on this thing?
IPO.
I side for transparency.
You side for transparency?
Because I look at it this way, it's like how you do your taxes, right? When your money comes in, you need to declare your money, and you need to declare your money in certain areas, right? If you're telling me in the perspective of music, I'm paying you, but I can't give you a receipt,
All right.
or I just give you a receipt,
Fucking ridiculous.
right?
Just pay me, bitch.
Yeah, it doesn't make any fucking sense. So for me, I need to know where my money is coming from. That's one. I need to know what my royalty amounts is.
Yeah.
I need to know which song. I need to know what was the percentage fee per song, per stream.
data, basically.
Right? Basically, data as an artist to know that, okay, I have a target next year that I got to hit 50,000 streams. Right.
Right.
Because knowing
It becomes
that
way more strategic.
yeah, it becomes more strategic. It becomes more goal planning.
Right.
At least artists become more financially savvy, rather than just like, oh, duit masuk ah.
Buat je lah.
bro. Dah lah,
Tahun
bro.
depan tak tahu, tengok dulu lah.
If orang tanya you, like people ask you, oh, what you're closing this year for royalties, and you be like, entah bro, nanti keluar I tengok.
I got a grand. It's like, okay.
Okay, so where did that
Where?
grand-
What song? I was like, I don't know.
I don't know. 1,000 masuk ah.
Because I went to them and they go, no.
So like
Was
now,
it this song? Nah.
So I think
Oh, it wasn't that song? Nah.
I feel like they will come to a settlement, right?
Yeah.
They will come to a middle ground and decide.
100%.
But this is big balls for my IPO. Essentially, just come here and say, you know what, fuck this. Let's just drop this and then see what happens.
You know what I believe? I feel like they already discussed this behind the scenes and with like any other government agent inside Malaysia. They stalled, said no at the end. And IPO probably at the end of it is like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck y'all. We want transparency. And if you guys are not going to be moving forward with this, we are going to do it our way and we're going to force it through.
What do you think? What do you choose? My IPO?
I would play on both sides.
Okay. That means you game the system.
Game the system, yes.
Okay. So
Just take
how is that?
advantage of you as an artist, understand how both sides work.
Yep.
Take advantage on each side. Because one wants to delay, one wants to speed up, but you got to find a balance. You got to find a balance
That's why I
as
say
an artist.
Yeah, I think that's why I say at the end of the day, they will find common ground, right? I mean, MSCP and my IPO, but I agree with you. For me, the only thing is transparency. I don't care where it comes from. It's just that as long as it's transparent.
So you're okay with transparency, even though your money is going to be delayed, maybe a year or two.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just need to know where that money is coming from. So me as an artist, if you see, I look at it this way. Me as an artist, if my money is going to be delayed, that means I am not doing the work or I'm not putting the effort for marketing, right? I'm not pushing my streams high enough. You see, for me, I look at it, if it's delayed, that means there are bigger artists that are being paid out first or being focused on first, right? So in order for me to be paid out at a quicker rate, I got to be within that performing range, right?
Oh, so you're looking at how the work ethic comes.
The
It's like
work
po-
ethic,
it's like positive pressure.
Yeah, it's basically like, okay, you want to get paid, you got to do the money, you got to do the work, right? You got to do, you put in the effort, put in the marketing.
Because you can't be like relying solely on royalties.
We cannot
other
rely
shit too.
solely on just posting out a song on Spotify and wait end of the year for it to pay out. You get what I mean, right? So I think the delay will come definitely. The delay will be in place, but as an artist, this sets you for prepping your goals for the next year. So if you are delayed, you're like, okay, I want to get into the scene where I get paid out more.
Yep.
So I got to go put more marketing in. I got to go meet more people. I got to do more shows. I got to do...
It's basically just more work as an artist,
Putting in more effort to your craft, essentially, right? So I look at it that way. So as long as it's transparency, I'm fine because I need to know where my money is coming from. And then basically... I know what to push.
Right.
If one particular song is doing really well and paying me a lot of money, right? Why not? Because it could be that streams a lot, but this song is being played elsewhere, somewhere else.
Yeah.
And they pay more, right? But right now, I don't know.
It could be like one very popular song, but there's something in the bank that's hidden. That's
right. So then I just start pumping marketing for that song.
Yeah.
Right. And then you increase your essentially your payout a year. Right. So I look at it as for an artist to be really stable a year is what, 120 grand in royalties, right? So that gives you about 1K a month, 2K a month. Sorry, 10K a month.
Yeah. 10K a month.
10K a month. That's a pretty decent salary, right? Across the
120
year.
grand for royalties.
I think you'd be doing better.
No, it
in most
depends.
ways
Like,
at that point.
I'm just saying. Like, it depends on
the best. That's the sweet spot.
That's the
where
sweet
you wanna
spot,
be.
right? That's where you want to be.
Every
That's what
artist
your
wants
goal
to
needs
be
to be,
there,
right?
10 grand amount just from
in order to get to
royalties.
120 grand, I need to know what the fuck am I getting from, right?
Okay.
The transparency. So you get what I mean? So you can adjust and grow as an artist. Then we can kick out this term starving artist.
Right.
Right? Everybody essentially makes money. Okay? So that's my thoughts. Adam, any other thoughts before we wrap up?
I'm not sure whose phrasing this was, and if I'm saying it correctly, I think I just read it yesterday on IG somewhere in one of those motivational posts. I think it's Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, or whoever from those era of dead folks. Basically, if the truth shall kill them, let them die.
Okay.
I like the fact that he had a quote, but then he just like the era of
I don't
dead
know
people.
who it was from, but he did.
That's 100%
But I
sure.
fuck with that. If the truth shall kill him, let him die.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Facts.
True. And I totally agree. I think, boy, your side, like you look at it, don't pick a side, play the system sort of thing.
Play the system.
Right? I think we pretty much agree. Let us know what you guys think, whether this will be a good move. You can pull up, actually, the ACTA is already online, right? My IPO has launched. You can go to their webpage and check the updates out.
I'll put the link below.
We can even put the link below. Basically, also, we will be tracking this case because this case started on 1st of June, right? So we will be looking at it. In a couple of episodes, we'll check the updates and come back and we'll do an episode about it, right? We just hope that by January 2026, everything is sorted out and we get a new version of what future artists will get, essentially, right? So thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe and follow, share with your friends,
Your grandma, your auntie, everyone, dude.
share with new independent artists, upcoming artists, your Gen Z artists as well, right? Fucking hell.
Spoken like a true old guy.
Fucking hell. Right? Hate to fucking say it, but yeah, our cameraman is Gen Z. He's waving
Young
in the
as
back.
hell. Young as hell.
Shut the fuck up, Jeremy.
Nah, we love you, Jamie. Don't worry about it.
So basically, make sure you like, follow, share. We will be launching Spotify. Right?
Yes, soon.
So make sure you subscribe to that.
This will probably be the first episode for Spotify.
This will probably be the first episode on Spotify. So make sure you check us out. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and love.
A fucking day, man. What the hell?